हाय, मैं हूं सचिन और आप देख रहे हैं टेक्निकल मीडिया। कनेडी स्पेस सेंटर नासा 16 जनवरी 2003 सुबह के 7:15 कोलंबिया स्पेस शटल STS मिशन 7 क्रू मेंबर्स के साथ कल्पना चावला।
TLT OTC, clear caution warning memory, verify no unexpected errors. TLT, welcome.
Clearing of the caution warning system is complete. Now we see the retraction of the gaseous oxygen vent hood now underway.
OTC, TLT, we cleared the caution warning, there were no unexpected errors. Copy that. Endeavor, OTC, close and lock your visors and initiate O2 flow. Good luck on your mission that builds on the past explorations of this millennium as we increase our knowledge of planet Earth in the next. Endeavor copies, thanks.
The 6-member crew is about to embark on the 97th shuttle flight in shuttle history since the first flight in 1981. The SRTM payload will bring home 3D images of the Earth's elevation, much more accurate than any images we've obtained to date. Now less than 2 minutes away from launch of a shuttle Endeavour. Now at T-minus 1 minute and counting, Endeavour is operating from internal power supplies, just 1 minute away from the 97th Space Shuttle launch. Orbiter computers have positioned the vent doors to launch configuration. At T-minus 31 second, Endeavour's onboard computers will have control of the vehicle functions. We have a go for auto sequence start.
20.
T-minus 20 seconds. 15. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Endeavour on a 21st century mission, placing Earth back on the map.
Roll program engine.
Roger, roll, Endeavour.
Houston's now controlling. Endeavour rolling on a course northeast away from the Kennedy Space Center toward an orbit that will take it above 95% of the world's population during its mission. Endeavour speed already 300 miles per hour. Altitude 1 mile. Three engines on Endeavour are now throttling back to 2/3 throttle as the spacecraft prepares to go through the area of maximum aerodynamic pressure and go supersonic.
Endeavour, go at throttle up.
Go at throttle up.
1 minute, 15 seconds since launch. Endeavour's three engines now back at full throttle. Endeavour speed 1,400 miles per hour. 11 miles altitude, 8 miles northeast of the Kennedy Space Center. Endeavour's already burned more than 2.25 million pounds of propellant, weighs less than half of what it did at liftoff. Endeavour speed now 2,700 miles per hour, 25 miles altitude, 25 miles northeast of the Kennedy Space Center. Flight controller standing by for burnout and jettison of the twin solid rockets. Booster officer confirms good separation of the solid rockets. Endeavour on its second stage main engines now. Continue to operate well. Endeavour's 2 orbital maneuvering system engines now firing as planned. 1 minute and 42 seconds that they'll fire with the 3 main engines to further thrust, provide additional thrust for Endeavour during its climb to orbit. Speed now 3,400 miles per hour, 41 miles high.
Endeavour, 2-engine TOW.
अंतरिक्ष में 15 दिन बिताने के बाद
We mentioned just a few moments ago that there are 2 ways to retrieve the Spartan satellite, the most dangerous being the spacewalk, and retrieving it by hand. Who can speak to how dangerous it is and why?
I actually think that we've got 2 very good ways of retrieving the satellite. Of course, we've got the robotic arm, and we've done that several times. We also have retrieved a few satellites by hand. We planned these out very well in advance. We did the Intelsat rescue a couple of years ago, and I think we'll be quite successful in capturing the Spartan a couple of days from now.
Which of you actually will be positioned on board the arm, the robot arm, and then ferried out, if you will, to the Spartan satellite to try to grab it? Will that be Winston Scott?
Using the arm is certainly one option, but I think the option we're leaning towards is the Cowdoy and myself being positioned on the left and right sides of the Spartan IMPIS. The IMPIS is the mounting structure that the Spartan will fit into. We're thinking that that's going to be the best position for us. So we'll both station ourselves on each side of the IMPIS, and we'll fly the space shuttle up to Spartan. We'll analyze its rates, and if it looks like it's slow enough and safe enough to do, the Cow and I will grab it. I'd like to add that we have a lot of people taking a look at this. We've got astronauts on the ground who are practicing or testing this scenario in our neutral buoyancy lab. We have folks looking at it in the virtual reality laboratory. So we're taking a good
1 फरवरी 2003 सुबह के 4:45 कोलंबिया स्पेस शटल पृथ्वी की कक्षा में जाने से पहले
Mr. Scott, we've been told that the satellite is spinning. Is it?
1 फरवरी 2003 शाम के 6:24 टेक्सास, यूनाइटेड स्टेट। कोलंबिया अंतरिक्ष यान पृथ्वी की कक्षा में प्रवेश करते ही टूटकर बिखर गया। देखते ही देखते अंतरिक्ष यान और उसमें सवार 7 यात्रियों के अवशेष टेक्सास नामक शहर पर बरसने लगे और सफल कहलाए जाने वाला अभियान भीषण सत्य बन गया।